Hey guys, so as you know, I did switch channels. This channel is now my beauty channel, and my other channel will become my vlog. So, yeah, just to kind of get you guys acquainted with me, whether it's again or you're a new subscriber and you want to get to know me, I'm just going to kind of do a quick video and tell you a little bit about myself. Let's see. My name is Chelsea. I go by Chelsea, Chels, Mom, and I mean, you can just call me whatever you want. Let's see. I am married. I have two beautiful children. I have a girl and a boy. I will talk about them occasionally on my vlog. I probably won't go into too much detail just because it is the internet and I just don't want to give out too much information. You just never know with some people. People are weird. I definitely don't want my children being stalked. So makeup. I love all kinds of makeup. I wouldn't say that I stick to any kind of like one brand. I kind of branch out to all different kinds of brands. Um, just kind of whatever works. You can get the Wet n Wild cosmetics, which are really cheap. And then from there you can kind of go up. A couple of my favorite like drugstore brands would have to be Revlon, because I think that they've really stepped up their game. A lot of their products are just as good as, say, MAC's. Um, their brushes are really good. I have a few of their brushes and I really, really like them. Let's see, and they've been coming out with a lot of different kind of products lately, so I just think that they're really stepping up their game, and I know that they're already, like in foreign countries, um, they are actually sold in department stores, Revlon is, so that's not really a drugstore brand to people who are in different countries. Uh, Another drugstore brand that I really like is Hard Candy, and you can find that at Walmart. Kind of a little history lesson on Hard Candy. The women who own the Tokidoki line that you can find at Sephora actually started Hard Candy. One of the sisters, I believe that they're sisters, she started mixing nail polishes because she wanted this, I believe, a robin's egg blue nail polish. And so she did that, and it got really popular, and she started selling it. And then they started making Hard Candy cosmetics, and then they sold it. And now it's sold in Walmart. It was sold in Sephora at one point. But I really like that brand. I think that one of their biggest things is that they have really like cute packaging, so people really go for that. I'm not really too much into the packaging. Like the packaging is really cute, but I kind of like sleeker packaging, like NARS. And but like the quality of their products is pretty good. Now some of it's hit and miss, but the kind of products that they come out with is really fun. So it's not really things that you can find at other drugstore brands. So that's why I like Hard Candy, because they kind of branch out and are different than the other drugstore brands. Of course, I like Wet n Wild, and I like Elf, which is Eyes, Lip, Face. Now you can order that online. You can get it. We can get it at R. Meyer, and sometimes at Target they sell it around the holidays. The regular line, I'm not a huge fan of. I like their studio line and their mineral line. Their brushes, especially like their powder brush right here, this is my favorite brush. I actually have two of them, and I use it for foundation. But they've got some pretty good brushes, and for $3, it being my favorite brush, that's kind of a big deal, because MAC brushes, they go for like 30 something a piece usually. Um, and their brushes are really good, don't get me wrong. If you can spend the money, definitely get good brushes. It's important to have them. But, this is $3, so, I'm going to stick with this for a while until I find something better. And even then, I'll keep it as a backup. And other than that, like, I kind of dabble in all the drugstore brands, but those are probably my favorites. Now, as for, like, higher-end brands, MAC's more of, like, a mid-end brand. And I really like that particular brand because they have so much to offer. They are pumping out a lot of collections recently, which is kind of irritating, because then you have kind of this feel of, oh, well, I have to get this before it's gone. And it kind of sucks as a consumer, because then you're kind of stressed out about it. Okay, well, what if I can't get it? I have to buy all of this, because if I don't buy it now, I'll never get it. That means you're going to be spending a lot more money. So that's kind of something in MAC that I don't really like. I think that they should kind of space out, their collections, but they don't, and because they're making money on it, which is smart marketing, but I just wish that they would space it out just a little bit more. But they do have a lot of things to offer, even in their permanent line. They have a ton of colors. their eyeshadows, I mean, you can make so many different palettes and so many different quads, and you have so much to choose from, and that's why so many makeup artists choose MAC as their main cosmetic to work with. It's because you can get so many of them, and then you have these palettes right here that you can make, and I mean, you can put anything that you want to in them, and you don't have to worry about going in and out of these small palettes or using these single eyeshadows, which they do offer the single eyeshadows too, um, but I like the palettes more. And then they just have a lot of different things that they offer. Some of my favorite things from MAC, I like the Fix Plus. Right now I really like the Fix Plus Lavender that came out with the Champel collection. I haven't had a lot of luck with their mascaras, but a lot of people really like them. So, you know, those I guess are kind of hit and miss too. I do like their lipsticks. I have a bunch of their lipsticks. Their lip glosses, some of them are a little sticky, but they're not bad enough to where you don't want to use them. Like, I don't really like NARS lip glosses because I think those are really sticky. I do like their cream stick liners. Those are the lip liners. I actually have one right here, and this is in Bread Enriched, and it's the one that kind of screws up. I really like these. I like these a lot better than the just regular pencil liners. I love the paint pots. I have Dangerous Cuvée on that also came out in the Champel collection. I do really like their paint pots. I like their fluid lines. I have a couple fluid lines. And, I mean, there's just a plethora of things from MAC that I really like. And, like I said, it's kind of hit and miss for some people, but there are certain things that you can always count on to be good. Like their eyeshadows, those are always going to be good. Not every eyeshadow they come out with is going to have the best color payoff, but for the most part, you're going to get something, as long as you know what you're looking for, you can usually get something that you're going to like. Let's see, other high-end brands. I do like NARS. I like their blushes and their eyeshadows. And, you know, I haven't really tried too much from NARS. Two of my favorite things from NARS, though, is their eye makeup remover, which I have some right here. It comes in like a bottle like this. And this is the best eye makeup remover that I've ever used. Now, it can get a little pricey, but I generally try to look for deals. Like, I got this in a package with an eyeliner, an eyeshadow, and a mascara for 20-something dollars. I can't remember exactly how much. But, I mean, that's a really good deal, because usually this alone is over, you know, I think it's like 32 maybe. So, but this is highly recommended. It is a little pricey, but, I mean, it is a really good product. So if you have the money, you should probably try it. I do like their mascara. I have their mascara right here. And this is just a regular mascara. Black Orchid is what it's in. I do like it, and I'm really weird about my mascaras. Any kind of clumping, out all, or flaking is a definite no. Like, I know a lot of people like MAC Zoom Lash because it is just a little clumpy and it really brings your eyelashes out, but I can't stand clumps. So I really like that. I am getting into a few other high-end lines. I do really like Lorac. I use several things from Lorac. My favorite thing is the behind the scenes eye primer. I really like Bobbi Brown. I have some eyeshadows and some blush from Bobbi Brown. Dior. I love Dior. Chanel. You know, things like that. I like a few things from Estee Lauder. You know, there's a lot of brands at Sephora that I really like, and, you know, depending on how you look at it, those are kind of mid to high-end products. Like, I like Smashbox for the most part. Now, I don't like everything from Smashbox. They're kind of hit and miss. Their liners, like their pencil liners, are actually really good. I think they're called Limitless Lid eyeliners, and my friend Jessica is actually obsessed with those right now. And she thinks that they're better than the Urban Decay 24/7 liners, which is kind of a big deal because those are huge. Those are something that I do like from Urban Decay. I have a few of those, and I think that the colors are really nice. Some more stuff from Urban Decay. I do like their eyeshadows. I think that their palettes are really cool. However, I think that the glittery type eyeshadows that they put out are horrible. They are really chunky, and when you put them on, a lot of the glitter will fall underneath your eyes. So I really don't like those very much. I'm not a huge fan of the Urban Decay Primer Potion, which a lot of people really, really like that, and I'm just not that big of a fan. I don't think that it works as well as some other primers. Like, I like the Lorac primer. channel. I really like the Benefit Stay Don't Stray. I think that that's an excellent eye primer, and it's really good for concealer too. I can use it as a concealer, not just as a primer for concealer. Let's see. I like Kors. Kors, they don't have as much makeup out. Like, they focus, I think, more on skincare, which is cool. I really do like some of the skincare products that they have. I do like their lipsticks and their lip butters. Let's see, I like Shiseido. No, there's just so many brands out there that I really like. So I don't limit myself to just one brand. I branch out and I try all the different brands that I can. But I'd say I probably, more than anything, I probably have more MAC than anything. I do have a lot of NYX or NYX, however you want to say that. I like their jumbo eye pencils, which I have a bunch of them just like right up on my vanity. And as for brushes, I don't limit myself to just one brand of brushes either. Like, I have a ton of different brushes. I've got them from Eyes Look Face, Revlon, MAC, Natural Beauty, Sonia, Kashuk, and then just a bunch of other brands as well. So, you know, if it works for you, use it. You don't have to stick to just one brand, but you're limiting yourself. And that's about it for makeup. As for skincare, you know, I use a lot of different things. I really like Neutrogena for the drugstore skincare. They have a lot of options, and a lot of their options work for me. It used to be the complete opposite, though. If you would have asked me about a year and a half ago, I would have told you that I hate Neutrogena because it always made my skin really oily. But now I've found products that work for me. I am more educated on skincare and on what works for me. So I really do like Neutrogena. I have a few other products that I use daily. I really like St. Ives for drugstore, like for face wash and stuff like that. I use a lot of Lush products. I like their cleansers, and I like their Vanishing Cream as a moisturizer. I also really like Philosophy skincare. Like, I have this Turbo Booster C powder right here that I absolutely adore. It has made my skin look so much healthier and has really evened out my skin tone and even gotten rid of some dark spots that I had on my face. Other than that, that's probably it for, I guess, skincare for the most part. I don't really use a lot of high-end skincare. I have been using a Shiseido product, which is this concentrated brightening serum. And this is really, really expensive. I actually got a really good deal on this, and, you know, really didn't have to pay much at all for it. And I've been trying it out. As you can see, it's almost empty. And I'm not going to purchase it again. One, because I'm probably not going to be able to find the deal that I got before. And two, because I don't see a big enough difference to justify spending the money. So, you know, I'm going to try and find something else. I am kind of in the market for a new night cream. So I'll kind of let you guys know what's going on with that. And I guess if you guys want to know anything else about me, you can check out the BitsOBeauty channel, because that's where I'm going to be doing my vlogs from now on. Like I said, this channel is going to be dedicated just to beauty and cosmetics. So, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask.